Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another Tackle Tuesday video. As always, today's videos are brought to you by Fish Gum, the channel. Y'all go check him out. A lot of really awesome fishing stuff. He does a lot of stuff with like mini rods and little challenges and stuff like that, and a lot of experiments, like really cool content. Go check him out, link down below, as well as if you have not used the bait, Fish Gum. It is an awesome synthetic bait. Use it a lot for surf fishing. I've even taken it offshore and caught some snapper and stuff like that on it. So if you haven't heard of it, go check him out. Again, link down below. Today's video, we're going to talk about weights and the kind of weights and how heavy of weights you're going to need when we're going surf fishing based on conditions. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. Alright guys, so I get a lot of questions asking about like how heavy of a weight, what kind of weight, all that good stuff. So we're just going to kind of quickly break it down for you. It's going to be a real quick video. The three sizes that I carry are a 2 ounce, a 3 ounce, and a 4 ounce. So this 4 ounce here is actually a storm sinker. See, it's kind of got these ridges on the bottom. I feel like that one actually kind of digs down in the sand better. This 3 ounce is kind of your standard pyramid sinker. And then this 2 ounce, it's got a little different shape to it, a little thinner on one side than the other. Just another kind of style of pyramid sinker. But these are the three sizes that I typically carry with me. And so anytime I'm out there surf fishing, about the only time I'll use a 2 ounce weight is if it's just like slick calm. If it's like glass out there, there's hardly any waves, not really any current, I'll go with the 2 ounce. Very, very rarely will I ever do anything less. I do have a couple 1 ounce weights, and if it's like that, I may throw it out on a little whiting rig. But pretty much always 2 ounces is about the minimum that I'll go to, and it does have to be a little calm. If it is a little rougher out there and I'm using a heavier weight on my main rigs to really cast out there, sometimes I will still use the 2 ounce if I'm throwing in real close, if those waves aren't going to be hitting it as hard, and again, if there's not really any current. If there is quite a bit of current, you're almost always going to have to step up to a 3 ounce. And so the 3 ounce is probably the most common weight that I throw. Majority of the time you're going to be able to get a 3 ounce weight to stick. If it gets like real rough, and really the biggest thing is going to be the current. Sometimes, yes, those waves are going to knock your stuff around, but if that current's pulling real hard one way or the other, that's what's going to kind of determine how heavy you need to go. And the main reason, not only just to keep your bait where you want it, but if there are other fishermen to either side of you, if you don't have on the right size weight, that line's just going to be washing down the beach. You're going to end up getting tangled up in somebody else, especially if you get a fish on way down there and it ends up causing a huge mess. So you definitely want to make sure you got on heavy enough weights. And then so the 4 ounce, I do throw these with some of my heavier setups majority of the time, but like I said, I can usually get away with the 3. But the 4 ounce, if you do get a lot of current, and you're going to be able to tell if you're throwing a 3, you can start out with a 3. And if you start seeing your line drift down, you can go ahead and ring it in, change it out to a 4. Also, bumping up the weight size is really going to help with the casting distance. So here in Gulf Shores, we're always facing due south, and so if we got a strong south wind blowing right in our face, may have to bump up that weight just so we're able to cast out there. If you're trying to throw a 2 ounce weight into a 15, 18 mile an hour wind coming right at you, it's going to kind of blow that line back. Bumping up to a heavier weight is not only going to help your line stay where you want it, but it's also going to help you cast out further. Honestly, in my opinion, I don't even own anything over a 4 ounce. If I can't get a 4 ounce weight to stick, it's pretty much too rough for me to be out there fishing. I know some people that'll throw a 5 ounce or a 6 ounce, and that's good, especially if you want the casting distance. But as far as getting the bait to hold or getting the weight to stick, 4 ounce will pretty much do it. Again, if the current's too rough that it's kicking a 4 ounce around, it's probably too rough to be out there. Another option, which I don't have with me, is to go with a sputnik weight. I'll put a picture up here. Y'all can see what they look like. I know Fish Gum actually sells them over on his website. Y'all can go pick some up. But the sputnik weights, you'll probably see me use them in some of the videos. They got little like prongs, and so when you cast, it'll actually dig down into the sand. And then if you get a fish or you're reeling in, those prongs will spin backwards and release out of the sand, and you can easily reel it in. So if it is a little rougher current and you don't want to throw a heavier weight, like for instance my TFO, that medium light rod, it's only rated up to 3 ounces. I have thrown a 4 ounce, but you really want to try not to do that. You definitely don't want to risk breaking a rod or something. Not likely, just going 1 ounce over. But with that, with the 3 ounce max, I could use a 3 ounce sputnik versus throwing a 4 ounce lead pyramid. And that sputnik is going to hold like a heavier weight would without actually having that extra weight on it. So the sputniks can be a good option if you are trying to throw on a lighter rod but need that extra holding power. So guys, I hope that answers most of y'all's questions. If there's anything else you want to know about weights, comment down below. I don't know what other questions there may be, but if you got one, let me know. These weights, I do sell the Storm Sinkers on my website, beardedbradfishing.com. Link down below, y'all go check it out. You can pick up some weights from me, as well as get some of your fish gum and some Salty's Pompano rigs. I just added his Pompano jigs as well. Really cool Pompano jigs. We got 3 different weights, 3 different colors, so y'all check them out. Really cool stuff. But appreciate it, guys. Go check out fish gum if you haven't already, and I will catch y'all on the next Tackle Tuesday.